this shit going, goddamn it. How you been this week, man? Old ass
I can't
Negro.
complain, bro. Can't complain with your old ass. Not at all. Life be life and but shit. I press through and persevere. Work been alright. Shit, I gotta get some more. I gotta get my back brakes done because I'm on metal on them shits, and I'm getting tired of hitting that grinding sound. So I got to get the back brakes done very soon, very very soon. Other than
Yeah.
that, I mean, life is regular. Shit, bills be billing, life be life. I can't complain. I got life to live, so. Hey.
Hey, amen to that part. But yeah, take care of that shit, my G. ASAP. What's going
Oh
on
yeah, I
with
just
you,
gotta get the money to
Patawanians?
it.
I'm here. I'm alive. I'm good.
Amen to that.
One.
Same shit. Different day. Some
Word,
way.
word. Salute to you on the good news you shared. You know what I mean? You can share offline if you want with face, you know what I mean? But I do want to just say salute to you on that. I know
Nigga, you better share it with
we've
me,
been having some
goddammit.
rough weeks, so when we have some good week, got to give you some shine for that, man. You get some love for that.
Nigga, I
Well,
need some good news. You better share it with me.
well, you know what? I might as well. Cause then I can express uh my weird feeling about it, right? So all my life I have how you say, all my life I had to fight. Now I'm playing. All my life I help everyone else win but myself,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. So when I get hit with back to back good news, it makes me paranoid. Now, mind you, I'm in the midst of moving, and at the same time I'm moving, I need to get the fuck out of here because we don't got that much time left before they say, "Hey, you got to get the fuck out of here." And so, in the midst of that, so I'm worried about that shit, but at the same time, I'm kind of like used to the bullshit, so I'm not really worried about it. But Wednesday, well, first of all, well, I put my situation. I got into a certain position at my job with them saying that, hey, if you do good, it's a possibility you can move up. Now, the main reason why I took it is, to be God honest, is I needed hours and I need money. So I don't care what responsibility it is. Shit, I need money. So I'll do it or whatever. So, um, never in the mindset of like, man, I could be the boss and I could be Mr. Amazon and all that shit. Just, hey, I need to get my bills paid in a better fashion, pretty much. Um, I didn't rush into getting to try to get the promotion, because I wanted to make sure that I knew what the hell I was doing before I say, hey, it's time to promote me and everything. Um, but it got to a point where I I found myself being the only person or a person to take a day off or this, that, and the third. And I find myself doing the job anyway. Not only doing the job, doing multiple jobs, doing multiple positions. Pause. Because that was a pause. It, within the company at the same time, just to get the job done in general. So like after a while, a month or whatever, and me going through the same shit everybody else has gone through before they got their promotion. Um, and with multiple managers like leaving the position or changing or going on a new sort, and I'm just there um, in limbo trying to figure out what's going on. I said to myself, I'm going to go to a manager that I can trust that know me the longest to see what the hell's going on or whatever. First good news. Earlier this month, I got a raise. I got my annual raise. That's just good news anyway. That was going to happen. All right. So the next good news, um, well, before I go into that, what the straw that broke the camel's back of like why I was getting pissed off even more that I didn't get the position, in general, is that HR comes in and says, "Hey, you're working too many days as a part-time associate." And then it just came to the realization, like, I'm a part-time associate, but I'm doing multiple supervisor positions just to get through the day. But I'm getting paid like a part-time person with the stress of a supervisor. And then now you're taking a whole day. You're taking literal food off my plate because you're HR and you say that's what policy's supposed to say. But that's not what y'all told me. So they got to the point that I need to go ahead and talk to a manager I could trust or whatever. And we got to talking. Before we even got to the talk, they gathered everybody in the warehouse in the break room to have a discussion about, hey, we basically getting a merit raise. Just because I guess we were doing so good and so much better than before that they can allow a merit raise. Now, the whole time he was saying that, I was like, oh, okay, so because of my hard work, y'all niggas get a raise. Even the nigga in the bathroom watching anime. All right, you're welcome. I started walking around telling people you're welcome. Pretty much that day. But then after the meeting, I took my lunch and I found that manager. We finally got a one-on-one. He basically told me what was going on, that they still have me in consideration. They're still trying to just push have me move up, but nobody was telling me anything, so I didn't know. And then I end up seeing that I got an email about an interview for the position. So yeah, it seems like everything's in the up and up. And the interview is like this week, but they're gonna we're gonna reschedule because one of the managers is not even gonna be there this week, which is fine with me. That just gives me more time to get ready for the interview. But yeah, got a raise, about to get another raise, and then I get a new promotion. So that's the good news. But back-to-back good news make me paranoid because I'm just jaded from years past. Pretty much, it's just
Woo, boy, it took us a long time to get down, but I'm glad we got there.
I'm sorry. I'm I'm sorry. It was a lot. I'm sorry.
Hey, look, I gave that nigga the Oscar music and everything, yo, and that nigga kept going.
I could hear it in the background.
Oh shit. It's okay, Pat. You're excited. I'm glad you're having something to
Hey,
be excited
man.
about, man.
Hey, look, man. Well, at that point, 8 minutes in, y'all, we got great news for Pat. Face better take care of his shit. I'm having a decent week. So what's up, guys? Welcome to the Podnas. Show with three friends separated by distance, connected by brotherhood, having weekly conversations that you can join in on. As always, I am one third of the Podnas. It's your boy Tiz, and I'm along with.
The other third of the partners. Damn, I ain't know I was talking that long. My bad, y'all. And I'm along with.
Man, his face.
Hey, I say this, man. Usually we have a rant where somebody talking about something that's going wrong. So a rant where things are going right. Hey, we'll take it. We'll allow it. That works.
Definitely,
Hey,
definitely. I
I'm glad to
definitely
hear
think
that
that.
things are going better for you and things are looking up. And you know, here's to more success to you, my boy. Shit, we ain't
Yeah,
tripping.
it's nice.
Cheers to you.
Hey,
Cheers to
man,
you.
your week is going a lot better than others, man. Face, tell them about Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh man, damn, Kimmel gone, man. Kimmel up out of here. Uh, his mouth wrote a check for him that his ass couldn't cash in the Donald Trump era. So he
What he
had some
say? What he
comments.
say?
He had some things to say about Mr. Charlie Kirk's in the light of his passing. Now, let me say this is a precursor. Immediately after Charlie Kirk's passing, Jimmy Kimmel went on whatever this social media app is, X or whatever the most popular one is, when they put shit up there, and that's it. He gave a condolences to Mr. Kirk's family and anyone else that was affected by this violence. And basically, he didn't take a side, no political side. He just said, "Can for a moment, can we just admit that it's horrible to shoot another human?" That's what he said. Now on the show, he took a different turn. It wasn't a major turn to me. To me, it wasn't nothing that bad. Uh, he basically said it was something. It was basically, to sum it down, not to quote him, he said it was something political. The assassination was something political, basically. Uh, and this new FCC guy that Trump put in office, he called Jimmy Kimmel. Basically, he called Jimmy Kimmel and his content trash or garbage content. Um, Me personally, I don't think the person in charge of the FCC should have this type of um what's the word I'm looking for? I don't think you should be that available for the media to know what your personal opinion of something is. I don't think you should go on TV or should have interviews or anything like that to express opinions of anything. I feel like at that position you should be somewhat like the president used to be. Um, but just of the FCC. I don't know what's going on. It's like comics and people who normally would be able to speak out and make light of situations or make satire are being shut down because they're losing their First Amendment right to me and a sort because they don't have true free speech. It seems like if they're speaking out against something that Trump doesn't like these days, they're going bye bye. Um, that don't seem
Uh,
American to me.
just real quick, just to say what Kimmel did actually say. He said, Mr. Kimmel went after Mr. Trump supporters in his Monday program, calling them the MAGA gang during his monologue, and he said that they were desperately trying to paint the accused shooter, Tyler Robinson, as anything other than one of them. He also ridiculed Mr. Trump's response to the tragedy last week, saying he grieved like a 4-year old mourning a goldfish.
What in the
Which he
world?
did.
That's good though. I ain't. That's funny for you, because you gonna put them in the toilet.
That's
That's stupid. Oh man,
My
I
first question: does Jimmy write his own jokes?
I
probably
don't
do.
think
Usually on those type of
they
shows,
used
you
to have
have
a
table
cast.
writers, and
Uh
you
huh.
Yeah.
like you
So
might
Jimmy
convey
got.
some thoughts too, but it's kind
So
of a
did
mix of
Jimmy
stuff.
get fired for performing it, or Jimmy got fired for being Jimmy in the past, and now they have the ability to do it?
Jimmy got fired because it's like being the quarterback of a championship team. If they lose, it's your fault. If they win, it's your fault. So you take the brunt of the success. Them writers in the back don't get that. So when the shit go wrong, you take the brunt of the fuck up. That's just
He
like
was
being a
But
CEO. So it's just because you the face of it, you just kind of know going in that like when the shit go wrong, I'm gonna be the one get the axe because I'm the face of it.
he was
Don't
about
nobody
to
know the
he was
writers.
a target anyway when they got rid of Colbert because immediately after fucking Trump said Jimmy Kimmel is next in a tweet. So
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, man. Past Trump, late night TV is about to be over. Like a lot of this stuff on TV that we've gotten used to over the years is about to go another way because cable channels and the way their programming runs and the way streaming channels have started to run programming. Like these other channels, like they gonna have like a lot. It's gonna be a lot of channels that's gonna look like MTV2, where it's just a bunch of reruns of like the most popular shows over and over again. Because ain't nobody like it's falling off with the late night. Late night, most people watching YouTube, Netflix, their favorite shows on Prime, Hulu, or Apple TV, or they somewhere playing the game. Like it's so many other things pulling people attention. Like them numbers is dwindling. So yeah,
yeah,
and I can get the clips on YouTube. So
but they still get like some kind of traction off of whatever you watch off YouTube because that's how I watch it anyway. But
right, but during the pandemic, they made that shit off YouTube, and they wasn't in the studio. So like they a lot of the studios are starting to trim fat, so that shit gonna go away anyway at some point. So I don't know who gonna be his replacement, but I don't see it been a long time or a lot of years where we gonna have late night TV anyway. But as far as the censorship thing, like I do see where like if you say something Trump don't like, he getting your ass up out of here.
Do you think we're gonna have
Uh,
another election? Because
Another election?
yeah.
Man, you know what? I don't even know. What, we got 2 more years, a year,
Mm-hmm.
3 more years, 2.5 more years. I don't even know what we gonna have in that time because I don't know what's gonna happen in these next couple of years. Like so much has happened in like the first year and a half, 2 years. Like it's been a lot. Like I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, has it been
mm.
a whole year?
Damn near about to be.
But that's it though. So he still got 3 more. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Look, we ain't even at the full year yet, and I'm tired. So I don't know what the hell about to happen. But I tell you
That's
what
sad,
I do
bro.
know.
All this white
I,
on white crime.
I tell you what I do know. Black folk, ammunition is gonna go up in price tremendously in the next year. By now,
Or know where to buy from.
That too.
I'm gonna
They're
leave it there.
awesome. They're awesome
Just make sure
wholesale
that you
dealers.
stocked up.
Um, Black Rambo has a good arsenal of different caliber bullets he sells. He's a black owner. Um, you can go to hardware stores. That's a good place to get your ammunition as well.
And get it now, cause I'm telling you, you got about a year, year and a half before that shit start to go up on your ass. And the year of the election, I'm telling you, you gonna want to have your shit already stockpiled. So buy wise low.
And
Everything.
also, you can look for gun shows. Most states on the eastern seaboard and the south, we have gun shows once a month. In our major cities. So be on the lookout for your major gun shows coming around. Stockpile.
Indeed.
Also,
Well,
look for gun deals at your gun shows. The last day of the gun show is the best day to go. You get the best deals.
Everything must go.
everything he's doing, everything Trump doing is that of a dictatorship.
Man, look, I'm telling you, he told y'all what he was gonna be. He said he was gonna be the king.
Everything.
Hairpin ball.
He said he was gonna be the king.
All I got, and I mean, you could tell that because this
This
man,
nigga do what he want to do with the flags. This nigga do what he want to do with the military. This nigga do what he want to do, like period. So like, what
he
y'all?
do what he
He
want to do
told
with
y'all
the.
what he was gonna do.
You know what he
People
do?
voted for that.
He doing what he want to do with the White House too. Because at one time when they were talking about Charlie Kirk to him, he was like, "Well, you know, we he just diverted to, hey, we're building this ballroom. These many years they always wanted a ballroom. We didn't have the ballroom, so now we're gonna have a beautiful ballroom." Next time, like one time I saw him, he was like, he was putting up little gold statues of stuff. You don't put up gold trimming and gold statues in a place that you don't plan on leaving. You
Yes, you
know,
do.
like
Yeah,
I think every president has the ability to redecorate the White House as they want for their
they
presidency.
do.
they do, but man, gold.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
That's how his
If
hotels are.
motherfucker,
His hotels be having like hella gold and shit in it.
he's real. He's a real gaudy person. He
Man,
likes
extra as
that
fuck.
appeal.
That nigga like a rapper.
He's like real extra.
That nigga
I mean,
like
I
If
Rick
you
understand
Ross.
that,
look at
He's
but
like Rick
look at his
Ross for them
sneakers.
politicians.
Look at his sneakers he put out. All gold, everything.
Gold.
I mean, I understand that, but at the same time, man, like some of
Yeah.
the stuff, some of the stuff, like when they redo stuff, they usually have some kind of use to it. All of it that he got is
I'm gonna say
cosmetic.
this. This man been out since the '80s, and he been a president before. Why people keep acting like we don't know this nigga or like this is new shit? Like it's the surprise from everybody. For me, like, all right, yeah, he told y'all what he was gonna do. He
Mm-hmm.
ain't like what I will say is this: he ain't lied about an intention yet. Now he might not execute the intention, but he told y'all what he trying to do, and he's done a lot of it, and he's gonna continue to do it. And y'all voted for this shit, so
You know, you know what it
whatever.
is. Is that people are so used to politicians. saying one thing and doing another that benefits them.
He
They
told y'all he
can't
want a
believe
politician the first election.
exactly. They can't believe they have a person who will say one thing and do that thing, regardless if it's a detriment to him or not, because he doesn't care about how he looks to y'all. Because at the
When
end of the day, he
someone
know y'all still gonna vote for him.
shows you who they are, believe them.
Leave them.
Yeah,
Yes.
still I
The
on
cage
that
bird
crystal
sing.
stair.
What do
I
a
have a
cage
lot of
bird
teeth.
sing?
I have so many teeth.
And big gums.
We going to hell.
Mm-mm.
On
Mm.
scholarship.
You cannot go to hell for telling the truth.
Hey man, that shit funny though. Ain't it?
They
She
say
just
tell
was
the
trying
truth
to
and shame
fix
the
it for
devil.
us. She had some yappers. You heard me?
It's like looking at a photo and just describing a photo. I ain't
Hey,
nobody
look,
doing
man, with
that.
a mouth like that, you better be good at speaking. Cause, man, them big ass teeth and gums, man, they had to be doing something. You
Hey,
was either
hey,
gonna be
hey,
either chewing
hey,
something
hey.
or
Now,
saying something.
I might go to hell for this one, but
Oh Lord Jesus, gone, man. All right, never mind. So somebody else having a bad week. I don't know what he was about to say, but I know that was gonna be the one to get us canceled. We gonna be right there with Jimmy Kimmel laugh. That was about to be the one. He was loading it up. Oh man, everything in my gut felt, yeah. Stop your brother real quick. We're gonna go ahead to the next guy having a bad week this week.
it was gonna
Y'all
be a
boy
good one.
Dame Dash, man. Did y'all see the Breakfast Club interview?
I saw
Yes, I
some.
did. In
I
its
saw
entirety.
good, and
I saw it twice, matter of
so I
fact.
didn't
Okay,
watch no
good,
more.
because I watched it twice too.
Yes. I watched it
All
with the
right,
family, then I watched it by myself.
all right. I'll let y'all get y'all thoughts off, and then I'll dig into some questions.
We gonna go the other way. You go ahead and start it off, damn it.
Okay, so my first question was, what do y'all think would make an old man crash out like this? What do y'all think is really going on behind the scenes? Past the money, like what's going on here? Because
I believe it's a deep layer of insecurity and unaccountability. He can't and denial. It's a major layer of denial there. I feel that with his personality, and his history in the public eye, he can't really afford to be too humble and actually be realistic with his personal situation. I think that when he comes out, he lies so much and as y'all say, caps so much, that he has an inability to even show through to the truth. From his history as watching him with his family and just his personality, how he acts with his family, the personality we see in the media, that's his true personality. So he really has a personalized issue, but that's just him, and that's how people know him to be. So it's hard for those close to him or those just around him to, I guess, be real with him and tell him, "Hey, man, you doing this?" Because when faced with that reality, he simply negates that and tries to flip it on to that person who's bringing him the truth. Um, I don't know why Dame Dash doing what Dame Dash doing right now, but Dame Dash need to stop doing what Dame Dash doing. I'm glad he's somewhat taking care of his health. I don't know why he went on to that other interview with the eye patch and no teeth in. Like you couldn't have waited. It's like you wanted sympathy at a certain point because of your financial situation, and now look at my health situation. But hey, I'm doing better, and you know this. At a certain point, you need to know when to step out of the limelight. You need to know when to put the internet down and just focus on you. And I think Dave Dash is at that. He has been in that point, but he's neglected himself so much that he doesn't understand what it is to step out of the light and just have some self care. Right now, he needs that because you're crashing out to a point of no return.
okay, Pat.
He's totally backed himself into the corner over the past few years. To me, I feel like, and he he's too proud to admit it. I'm basically saying the simplified version of what Face is saying. Like, he's too proud to admit that he's backed himself into the corner or whatever, and it's like he wants to show. It's like he has to turn on that character or whatever. Like, it's like as soon as it turns on for him, he got to turn into that character. He got to be that person, even though he ain't that person no more. Or to the extent he is that person, he's just like the there's Dame Dash, and then there's the Dame Dash that Dame Dash want everybody to believe he is or whatever. And it's just, it's just cracks in the window. Like, we trying to look into every time we have an interview with him, where we can maybe get some insight into him or whatever. It's cracks in the windows, man. We actually can see what the hell's going on around the stained glass. Like, he, like, there's one moment and then every time somebody say something or try to fact check him or whatever, he got to crash out on them like every 5 seconds. Like, Dame Dash is like Dame Dash is that old street nigga that you actually that got a little bit of money compared to the other niggas on the street, and you got access to, and he still hang around the street because he knows those are the one few people that will listen to his ass. Whatever. That's the demeanor he has. He has that everything, every stereotypical thing about a New Yorker that others outside of New York can't stand. That's how Dame Dash acts like, pretty much. So I don't
A
know the
hyper
man
New
enough to
Yorker.
know exactly what's wrong with him, but that's what, from my observations over the years, that's what it is. And he got a supreme jealousy of Jay-Z for the end of it, for the rest of his life. It seems like.
I would say ditto to what y'all both said. I think I come at it from a little bit of a different perspective. So walk with me real quick. I see Dame Dash as me, like me being the regular version of him. Like if Dame Dash was a regular guy but still had the same ego,
Mm-hmm.
that was me about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, maybe five. I'll say five at the start, at the height of my ego. Couldn't tell me shit. I'm telling everybody else how to live and da 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 da. And then the fall off start, right? And I think the only difference between me and Dame that I see is that I keep greeting each fall off with like humility. Like it humbles me more as opposed to making me more brazen. And for him, I just see. I guess all right. So I feel like he's a jackass, right? Um, I feel like
You're not
he's a blatant
alone.
liar, but I also see like I feel like an empathy for him because I understand where that ego come from. It's like it's hard sometimes when you're used to being successful, right? Like there's certain people that's like savants or whatever you call them, but they kind of fumble their way to the top no matter what because they just really talented. Like they just I figured out every time you know what I mean. And when you don't, and when it don't work, and when shit start going wrong, you don't always understand why. And that's when it's supposed to humble you. It's supposed to make you break your shit down and be like, look, all right, this ain't working again. Let me figure something else out. Let me not keep on this path and steamroll through everything. All right, look, what the hell? Let me try this different then, right? I think Dame is stuck in fight mode. He refuses to humble himself, so he keeps ending up in the exact same situation. Because we were here the last time he was on the Breakfast Club. He was
Mm-hmm.
going broke then. He was out there fighting with Lee Daniels and shit back then for like $2 million. But he paying $1 million in child support like it ain't nothing. But he fighting for 2 million, struggling. So like he ain't broke like we broke, right? Like he ain't broke like a regular person would be broke. He's rich people broke. You know, he's might not be liquid, but he got assets or whatever, probably somewhere. And I believe the little family office shit. But when you making up positions, that tell me that like you're stuck on just trying to one up people. You don't care how it come off. You don't care about. You just really stuck, and I have to be. Y'all ain't gonna make me look crazy. I'd rather look right for right now and look dumb later when I'm not there, just to make sure that people think that I'm cool. And I think that's the sad part. That's the part that I have empathy with. It's like if he's me, if I didn't have humility, like he's like that's it. I get it. I know where that come from. You used to being right, but you're not right no more. You keep being wrong. It's okay to now say, you know what? Hey, where am I wrong at? Can y'all tell me? Okay, I need to do this. Okay, y'all right. Cause I damn sure can't be right now. Cause I keep fucking up. So obviously I ain't
My
right.
my
My
nigga,
teeth
why
falling out my face.
lie?
Hey y'all, my
Why
teeth falling
lie
out.
about
I had an eye patch
revolt?
on. I look like Jack Sparrow if the root canal went bad. And I'm
Or
out here talking about some goddamn. I'm the chair, man. Come on, bruh. Just,
yeah,
just
I'm the chairman of revolt
humble
with an
yourself,
option to
King.
die.
Sometimes it's just time to take a step back as a man and just be like, hey, look, I was wrong. I will
How the
say this
fuck you
to the
saying a
end of
bad
my
revolt
days.
and
It
fight the
don't. I try to
bankruptcy at the
teach my
same
son
time?
this. Like, hey, man, just say you was wrong. Like, you ain't got to double down on the wrong. You ain't got to lie about it. You ain't got to like, look, hey, man, I messed up, y'all. I accidentally did this, then the third. All right, cool. Let's deal with that. Don't double down on it and confound it by adding in lying. And now we got
Yeah.
uh the extra thing of some other shit you done did to try to cover up the shit. Like now we got five problems off of one little thing that you could have just been like, hey, look, man, shit didn't go right on that last venture. I had to do bankruptcy. You know, I'll be back on the next one. Y'all stay tuned for my da 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 da. People gonna rock with you. It's amazing how relatable you be when you just be real with people. Just be like, man, I'm fucked up. I'm doing my best, but hey, man, I had a thing going at one point, but these last few ventures ain't go too well, y'all. I hope y'all support my next movie or my next album or whatever I got going next, and hey, and do it like that. And you might get people on your team. You might get people coming out the woodwork, old friends to come help you, throw you a lifeline real quick so you can get some bread and get some capital to work with. But you going around being a jerk to everybody, like you burned every bridge at this point. It's like it's almost
I'm a
nobody
jerk.
still willing to work with you. And that's
I
the
think
sad part. You have to
I,
do it yourself. He leaves that part out. He always saying, I gotta do it myself. I'm doing it myself. It's because nobody else wants to do it with you. You have no partners. Nobody's trying to get into the Dame Dash business. Cause you curse everybody out and wild out over stupid stuff. It's
and
crazy,
then it's
man.
the simple fact that he
Too old
always
for this shit.
he has a light on him. He has a media spotlight. He's in the light all the time when he's actually doing something or whatever. Or the way he promotes stuff, he has no choice but to be in the media spotlight. So it's like somebody's watching you all the freaking time. And I know he probably feel that way because that's what he's used to being one of the founders of Rockefeller. So like he's probably gotten to the way that that's the only way he can make the money that he think of making is basically promoting it the way he used to promote everything because that's just his way of doing stuff pretty much. But I think the actual way of like him actually being a public personality weighs a
Uh-huh.
toll on him that he has to do it up. He has to be the big dog on every situation or some shit or whatever. Like, but I saw that, and then next thing you know, I saw Cam and Mace podcast or whatever, and one of the people that was working with Dane that he was saying, let's say he was the reason why one of his projects messed up. He was saying, "Hey, really, you wasn't paying people, and I had to go out in my pocket to pay the people to do the damn project that never really pop for real or whatever. So
With the cowboy shit.
I think so. He had some movie pretty much that he got going on, and they had like a certain budget. He was saying he had this amount of money or whatever. Then turns out he don't really got the money, and then they had to pay all the actors and cameramen, all the staff out of pocket.
And
And
this my thing. If Dame will humble himself, Dame would be the very best Tubi director. Was the best. But he won't humble himself to do it. Dame can have a series of movies on Tubi and be the best Tubi movie with a Tubi movie budget.
And Tubi got money on the low.
Exactly.
They might not have like a lot of crazy capital, but they got enough to like invest in shows because that's what they trying to do is build up their little catalog. So like they would fuck with him if he came on some correct shit. But I wouldn't put no money into nothing Dame doing right now because I don't know how volatile it's gonna be, how many investors he gonna run off, how many advertisers he gonna run off. Like
he don't respect
like
nobody. Like
yeah,
he,
his inability to control himself in all situations. Cause it's like he act the same way in business meetings as he do with Charlemagne and them. Like these, like you can't just go around just always flying off the handle. At
mind
some
you,
point, you got to sit down and
Reputation
actually
precedes
talk to
him.
people, and you got to actually sometimes hear stuff you might not like or things that are disagreeable to what you believe, and still be able to talk without calling people gay and doing all that. Like that's crazy work. Like you throwing out slurs and shit to people for no reason just because they calling you out on your BS. And then when they come back at you, you sit there and double down on it and try to have a roasting session, but keep saying that uh you not gonna I'm not gonna joke on nobody. I'm gonna be serious and I
he,
need y'all to not trigger me and I've been this man, shut up.
he
You
definitely tried to
you
Beanie
50
Siegel.
something.
He
You
he definitely
50
tried to
something.
Beanie Siegel Charlemagne. Like I remember when Beanie Siegel um he said something to Charlemagne or whatever, because you ain't from that, so you don't understand or whatever that situation. He feels I think Dane Dash definitely saw that, of course, and he tried to do the same thing Beanie Siegel did to him or whatever. The other observation I saw is that you know how 50 I think 50 and Cam got like rights to pay the full now.
Yeah.
50 got the right.
That's what the whole
Cam, the
interview was about.
executive
It was
producer.
about him
Yeah,
trying to respond to that and make himself look good because that news had just dropped.
yeah. It's like I think I think from his perspective, when 50 first came out, he was just an artist. And he was an actual record mogul. And I think sometimes when you have a mindset like Dave Dash or whatever, those people are still stuck and like they still stuck thinking that they can little boy people that they used to little boy back in the day, even though I don't ever see Dame Dash actually little boy. 50 Cent is just the simple fact that 50 Cent has grown from just being an artist to being a freaking media mogul or whatever. Something Dame Dash was trying to do, but never pulled off. Pretty pretty much. And at a point that he was way higher in status than 50 Cent was at the start or whatever. And that I think that's the other thing. I think that's how he's looking at it or whatever. Like he's not looking at it from the standpoint that we're looking at it like we seen 50 growth or whatever, and we know that now he's actually bigger than most people that had a record level back in the day in general. So whatnot, he's still looking at it like I'm the guy that started Rockefeller, and you were just the artist that was signed to Dr. Dre. In his head, that's the way he seemed like he carries it.
Yeah, he's a jackass. But I blame Breakfast Club for using him for putting him up on there because they knew he was gonna be a jackass. They
And
knew it
do
was
it
gonna
for
be some
ratings.
bullshit from the jump and gonna
Do
be
it for
some good
you.
content. And he dumb for going up there making himself look like a fool. At some
But
point at 50 some years old with the experience you got in this industry, you gotta be smarter, you gotta act smarter, and you gotta actually lean on the intellect you got and not just the attitude. Cause you have no more bridges, my man. So if you can build one, you better hold on to it.
but this the thing. If it wasn't the Breakfast Club, it would have been somebody else. So they might as well have got it. To tell you the truth, if he wasn't able to go on Breakfast Club, he would have got on some platform.
Where he was gonna go? He can't go to Vlad no more.
You'll find one of them. If he was able to get on the Breakfast Club, he should be able to get on somewhere else.
He might go to Big Boy, but he ain't about to act like that with Big Boy because Big Boy be all jovial and chill.
Mm.
And you know he'll let the people just get their shit off and just whatever you say. All right, okay, that's what you say then. Okay, but yeah, no, he needed this Breakfast Club interview and he went up there and fucked it up. And the sad part is, he came in there with his OG, and the OG got up there and was talking real sense. OG got up there and was talking about unity and supporting your black brothers and you know having respect, and then you got Dame Dash in there acting a hot ass. Talking about this my OG. I was embarrassed for the OG. That like, damn, this my little youngin. Oh, he is making me look bad
Hmm.
because the OG seemed like he a stand up dude. But man, old niggas, if you ain't got nothing good to say, if you ain't talking about no real stuff no more, if your time is just past, it's okay to be humble enough to realize sometime, man, it's over. Even Michael Jordan retired.
Sit
At
the
some
fuck
point, you got to
down and
realize
shut the
you ain't that
fuck
one
up.
no more. Them young niggas coming, and they good. Let them rock. Get out the way. Get your old ass out the way, and go sit down somewhere and get them teeth right. Get
It's
them
not
damn
even.
teeth right.
It's not even like the young niggas is here or whatever, because it's still old niggas his age still doing stuff, especially this year or whatever. Just be
Man,
a
you 50
decent
something,
human
and you
being.
and Lauren
I,
LaRosa thought he was like oh
like,
nigga, you 50 something. You move around like you 60 something. Like you move around like you with Trump and them in that 80 90 range. Ain't got no grill, eyes gone. Like you damn near a corpse. Like zombies and shit be missing eyes and teeth.
at
Not
this
no,
point,
that's
he
not no
shouldn't
average
even be.
mogul. And the sad part of it is, when you look at, I was listening to the Brilliant Idiots podcast. Charlamagne had Lauren LaRosa taking the place of Andrew Schwartz. Thank God. Um, but they was doing like a recap of the interview, and they was going like clip by clip. And what I noticed was, damn, I done lost it. Go ahead.
Uh,
I had something good, but it's gone.
What I
it,
noticed was
Yep, lost it.
but no, I was just saying that it's just like at this point he shouldn't even be the mogul he trying to be. He shouldn't even be in the
That's what
limelight.
it was. God damn.
There you go. Just say it. Just say it now.
Okay, so they was talking about like all of the moguls that kind of like were pillars of hip hop, right? Like if you are a rap mogul now, you got some of the DNA of all of these people in your label because they kind of set the foundation, right? So they was talking about Russell Simmons. They was talking about Andre Harrell, Diddy, Dame Dash, Baby, Master P, Jermaine Dupri, Jay Prince. Um, who else they named? It was like one or two more people. I'm drawing a blank on the other couple people, but they name like
Oh,
every mogul from that era, right? And I
yeah,
noticed
we're
that
switching house.
one thing all the moguls from that era got in common, don't none of them act like Dame.
Excuse me.
Mm-mm.
When a report go out about them going bankrupt or having money trouble, they shut up, go handle business, and the next time you see them, they shining again. When they do an
Yeah, very
interview, they
good.
come in and they talk like men. They don't be on that old goofy ass. My house is bigger than yours. Like nigga, that was the coolest moment I saw Charlamagne had. That nigga said, "How old are you?"
Yes, I
Because
was
that's
about.
what I was thinking when that nigga said, "All my houses are bigger than you." Like what, nigga? You trying to have a
The
dick
what?
measuring contest, nigga? Like we grown. You 50 something. Sit down somewhere. My
Give a
guy,
fuck
I have
about
all of
the
my real
house,
teeth.
nigga.
These mine. I ain't about to eat. Like, get the fuck on. What the hell is you talking about? My houses are bigger than yours. I know you are, but what am I? Shut up. You're gay. I think you're gay. Okay, I know you broke. You think I know. It
the
was
more
very
the years,
disturbing.
the more the years progress, the more I understand that video where Jay Z's just standing there looking like he's tired of all that shit, and they're just talking shit in the background.
That wasn't what he was feeling in that moment, but I do get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It does make it seem worse, but
hmm
yeah,
It made me still. It makes me feel like
I
what we
understand
all
that
thought
feeling,
is
man.
still
Sometimes
part of
niggas
it.
just be doing
Two
too much
things
at the
could be
old
true
big
at the
ass
same
age.
time.
We too
That
old
was
for that shit.
that PC goddamn answer he was giving y'all.
Old niggas, get y'all shit together. That's what I'ma say.
Right damn now.
Um, it's just sad. Dame dummy. Um, well, we went from Donald Trump to Dame Dash, and there's another person with the name starting with D. Pause.
Mm.
That is having a horrible week as well.
The Forbin.
There's a young singer by the name of David, spelled
That's it.
D4VD.
That's the Forbin.
Um, wow. So, the basics
What,
of this case
what,
is you got a kid named Celeste Rivas who ran away from her home in Lake Elsinore, California at 13. She had ran away a lot of times, and then this was like a year and some change later. Her decomposed body was found in the trunk of David's Tesla in some parking lot somewhere. Um, let's see. Her mother said that she did have a boyfriend named David, but they had never. They don't know if the mother ever actually met the David kid. They just know that she had a boyfriend that was named David. And then the decomposed body of Rivas, who was 15 when she was found, was discovered chopped into pieces, wrapped in plastic, and stuffed inside the trunk of a Tesla. Investigators found out it belonged to David, and now the singer has canceled the remaining dates on his tour. Um, let's see here. They say David has songs that are kind of on the sullen tip, on kind of that emo type of vibe.
yeah, he got some good
Um,
songs and some emo songs. I listened to his catalog real quick. He got one
yeah.
song from Spider-Man soundtrack or some shit like that.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, he got some stuff with some K-pop bands and Kali Uchis, but Kali Uchis done pulled her song now that he got caught with this body. Um, the creepy part about it is the girl has shush tattooed in red ink on her right index finger, and David has the exact same tattoo. There's a song where he was talking about the girl that got the matching tattoo. Oh Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest, smell her on my clothes like cigarettes. I hear her voice Each time I take a breath, I'm obsessed. Oh, Celeste, afraid you only love me when undressed, but you look so damn gorgeous in that dress. Missing you makes me much depressed, but I digress. Um, yeah. They sharing fans are sharing old photos online with it of what looks to be this singer David and the girl Reeves together. They not been verified by authorities, but
That's them niggas. That's them two niggas.
they saying they look like him. Um,
That's them two.
he's not been arrested yet, but they have searched the home he was staying at, and they said that he's cooperating with police as of right now. Um, thoughts, guys?
Um,
I didn't know who this dude was before this.
Me either.
I just know that this happened, and it sounded crazy to me. So I was like, oh, what do other people
yeah,
think?
I knew who he was. Me and my kids listen to a very diverse amount of music. So they got to search and stuff. I can't listen to the car with them. He got a pretty good song that was on the, I think, a Spider-Man soundtrack. I don't forget what movie, which one it was, but I think it was one of the animated ones. But the shit pretty upbeat. The shit came across my feed. I saw the little shit. Um, I don't know how he gonna get out of it. With so much stuff connecting him to it. She's rather young. He's rather young as well. I believe he's 20 years old. And how old they said she was?
15 when the dead body was found, but 13 when she ran away. So at some point
Okay.
he would have been 18 dating a 13-year-old.
Mm-hmm. Um, Now I was just having this conversation. I believe it was at work or somewhere. I was having this conversation, and we was flashing back to our high school days and how the high school girls were going with grown men, and grown men were coming to the school to bring them lunch, and they weren't their uncles or their daddies, and nobody like that. And they were proud of themselves. Yeah, my boyfriend is, and and the young boys always like, "Dang, when I get older, I'll have a car too." When I get old, yeah, it's not when we got older. Them niggas was old. Them were grown ass men. Um, and I believe David, you probably one of them grown ass men picking up little girls. Uh, I don't know what it is these days. I find it very appalling. But in this situation, I hope justice is served for this young lady. I really do. She was a repeat runaway, and I feel like her family at some point just got tired. But at no point, I feel like should you give up on your child. Children are gonna go astray. Children are gonna rebel at a certain point, but you got to find a happy medium with them, especially during that rebellion stage. If not, things like this, sad to say, can happen. Um, like I said, I don't know how the fuck he gonna get out of this. You own the vehicle. The vehicle was found abandoned, but the young lady are in pictures with you. You share the same tattoo. You have two or three songs about this young lady. Um, well, like my brother said, we'll see how it turns out. Uh, this year's been crazy enough as it is. So, oof.
You know what
But
I say?
praise
You
God for
know
her
what I
family.
say? It's a little bit different though than when we was growing up though, bro. You, I think when we was growing up, I don't know that every guy knew that if the girl was consensual, that them dipping off with the guy in the car at lunch was wrong. As much as they just saw her as like, oh, she fast, but not like it was like, oh, there's something really horrible going on. But I think now, with so many cases out that's public, and these kids growing up with so much access, I think they know. So I don't say that he wouldn't have known that I should at 18, 19, I should not be dealing with this 13, 14-year-old girl.
Or his ass knew.
Like even growing up with us, like I remember dudes like, yo, if she 2 years younger than me, man, I gotta anything lower than that, I gotta watch. And then once you hit 18, you hey, Chantel, she hit 18, I can't do nothing.
Hmm.
And then, like as you got older, you kind of took your girls with the age up. Like you might deal with somebody younger, but it still won't about to be like no crazy age gap to like, cause it's almost like too. Like, what are you? Look, I talk to people that's like in their 30s, and they get on my nerves sometimes. I can't imagine talking to no damn teenager.
Fuck
What the
that.
fuck are you talking to me about? I'm a a star. I got money. I'm out here doing shows. I'm on the road. You're telling me about your fourth period class. Man, get the fuck out of here. What the hell is y'all doing out here, man? These dudes weirdos.
So they would let me dress out for PE today.
Right, like just goofy shit. Like, what did you talk, man? Man, I hold it. Yeah, put his ass. What he said, man? You're damn right. That part. What's up, Emmanuel?
Mom, no,
Put
mom
his
didn't
ass
put a sticker in
under
my
the jail.
lunchbox today. So
Under the
I got a
jail.
little ticked off with her.
This
So
shit is nutty. And I don't
so
know if he did it or not, but I do know that this is a lot of evidence. Like, you ain't singing about no random girl's name Celeste, because that ain't no normal name of like a random girl around the hood usually. Like, Celeste? I ain't meet my first Celeste in person until I was grown.
This is my thing. If they gonna use rap lyrics against rappers, you better use these R&B lyrics against this motherfucker.
oh yeah, because he
Uh-huh.
basically got a goddamn confession on this romantic homicide. Did y'all didn't see this video, did you? This
Romantic
romantic
Oh
homicide?
homicide
yeah,
video?
What is that?
oh yeah. You ain't heard the song yet? You gotta listen to
Hold
the
on.
song. Listen
Hold
to
on. He has a song called Romantic Homicide?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this nigga
Yes,
guilty.
sir.
All right, I'm
Oh,
done.
oh,
What
not
is it? What
not
the
Got
video?
here. This nigga is guilty.
not
What the
only
video to
that, the
go?
girl in the video looked like the girl, Celeste,
Mm-hmm.
slutted up, all that shit.
Hold on.
So
What?
Yep.
let's dive deeper into this because this looks like some comic book shit. So what we're saying here that this man,
Do we have a picture of this nigga with her? Can I see this? Can I see this romantic homicide?
Yeah. He's a very young looking dude.
yeah, very much so.
Are you able to are you able to share screen, Pat?
Let me see.
I'm on my phone. I know I can't.
Well,
Phone is well, sir. Phone is well. Oh, 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 oh.
uh,
I'd love to see that romantic homicide video. If not, I'm gonna watch it after this.
Yeah, you should watch
That's
it. You should check
crazy
it
work,
out.
yo. That's like a confession on wax.
in audio, in video
This
form.
is scary. Like, this is some spooky shit, my
No,
nigga.
no, no, no. This is why I want to come to my conclusion. So what we're saying here is that this man, this artist, wanted to be one of those type of artists. I can't even say that. Like he in his artistry is so corrupt by his artistry. Wanted to be such a different artist that he committed to a song that much, pretty much, or he did something to the point that he. Oh
He
man, this
lives
is
his
This
art.
is
crazy.
spooky.
Like he's
He lives his
like,
art.
100%. This shit spooky, bro.
like he's a fucking like this sounds like a Batman villain, like a Daredevil villain. Like
This is crazy work.
he found a victim to make a song a horror movie type song about.
And I go even further with it. If they do take it to trial, they're gonna play the mental health role, and he's gonna get off.
Not only that, I hate to say it, man. His streams are going up. If a
That
song didn't
Yeah.
do anything before, it's about to do something now just because off of curiosity.
that's the
Hmm.
crazy part. I hope he can't monetize that shit. I hope they shut all that down.
Like
Oh, you know
that's
they
the
are.
about it. Like
You
this
know they
man,
are.
Joker. Like that sound like a Joker scheme or some shit like that. Like
Any potential
he,
business deals that he had in place, they're gone away.
they like 10, 15 years from now, they're gonna make a fucking horror movie about this. Like seriously,
Not even that long.
that's his intention.
I tell you what, these past 2, 3, 4 years been like the years of the weirdos. Like the weirdest shit is going on. Like dudes are tripping, man. I don't know what's happening, but It's scary.
Yo, that's why I made that
I'm
post.
not comfortable.
Why is the
The
world so
pandemic, man. It's the
everything?
pandemic.
Yo, like this shit is so retarded, man. Everything is so fake. Everything is so freaking fake. Like the news is fake. You don't know what to believe now. Yeah, the AI is like anything can be AI. It's hard to believe anything now. You know what I mean? Like, what is real? Like, I think what this is the beginning of the Matrix right now. We all
Right.
about to get plugged the fuck in.
Plugging shit in me, goddamn.
This shit is
Well, if we are in the Matrix, we've been in this bitch a long time. We've definitely been in the Matrix at least since 1990, because I can remember that year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I got a new special for Tiz's top three. It's the sensation that's been sweeping the nation. Somebody give me my broom. There go my dustpan.
Yes, indeed.
It's Tiz's top three, three, three,
need to sweep some of these
three.
weird away.
And we switching it up just a little bit. Um, Still going with our favorite things, but this time we going down a trip down memory lane. We're gonna do. We're gonna start with 1990 and work our way to this year. But we're gonna do the top album, movie, and event. So your top three things from the year 1990. Your favorite album, movie, and event from 1990. And when I say favorite, it don't gotta be something good. It's just like the thing that like it's the thing that stood out to you the most that year in those categories.
Let's see.
Mm.
Out of 1990.
All right, so let's go to the first category. How about we go in categories and then that'll help y'all.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, we're gonna start with the first thing. What is your top album from 1990?
God damn.
Yeah, we threw that shit back. And there's a lot of good stuff out there.
Mm.
It's a lot of good stuff.
All right.
Shit.
So we got.
Mm.
I'm just going through a list of albums from 1990 that popped out of this list that I see.
Okay, come on now.
All right, so I can
We
break
had
it
the
down.
docket.
It's the one out of this list that I see. The ones that stick out is "Fear of a Black Planet," uh, Ice Cube's "America's Most
Nigga,
Wanted."
give me your favorite. Not list the whole thing now. I
Nah,
got
no, I'm
mine.
just saying. I'm
No,
just saying.
no, no. You ain't about to list all of them. Then I ain't got one. Hell no. You ain't about to say my
No,
shit.
no, I'm
So,
not gonna. No,
well,
I'm
go
not
say
gonna.
yours.
I'm not
Let that
gonna.
nigga rock, man. Let that
I'm
nigga
not.
rock.
I'm not listing all of. I'm just list as mine. I'm just saying that out of all of these, I would say what would have influenced me the most out of that year. Just
All right. Name the top three on there and which one would have influenced you.
it def. I would definitely say it's not LL Cool J's about to say knock you out. That ain't that way. Um, on the real shit that year, it was probably Please Hammer Don't Hurt 'Em. It was probably MC Hammer.
Um, just
What
to be
time is it?
honest, just to be honest, before I really got into rap, Hammer was the motherfucker for me. When I was a little
Hammer,
kid growing up in
hammer.
Atlanta, I
Mm-hmm.
listened to Hammer. I was a little dancing ass, doing the hammer dance. Because I had the little hammer pants and everything as a little
Nigga,
kid.
that nigga went
Hey,
diamond. Everybody was listening to Hammer.
I used to watch the cartoon, everything. Too legit, too
Too
legit to
legit.
quit. Hey,
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 That
hey,
shit. Hey, did watch
all
cartoon.
that hammer shit,
hey,
all
hey,
that hammer shit.
Too little shit. Too little,
hey,
too little.
hey.
So I'm gonna say
Doom,
I'm
doom,
gonna
doom,
agree with
doom,
you.
doom, doom, boom.
I'm gonna agree with you and say that was that was my album of 1990 as well.
I had the pants. Nigga watched the
Very
cartoon.
influential, very influential, man.
It would be
Hammer
very
was that
easy
shit.
to the cosplay as that dude. Not for me because I have dreads.
He would probably be the mascot of that year, like, cause Hammer was everywhere. That nigga was in Kentucky Fried Chicken commercials. He had a commercial. Man, hey, you know what?
He
You and
was
all
Snoop.
17
He
of
was
them words
Snoop
that
before
stumbled out of
Snoop
my
was,
teeth
yo.
can
Like,
kiss my ass.
you know how Snoop is a household name now? That was MC Hammer at
Hell
that
yeah.
time.
If it was not for MC Hammer, it wouldn't be cool for rappers to dance.
That's 100. Well, no, cause we had Big Daddy Kane, who was damn sure getting it in.
Yeah,
Him and them two dudes he took with him everywhere. Them niggas used to be like
Yeah,
out there with silk shirts and pleated pants getting it in.
hot as a bitch.
Yeah, so I will say he was one of them dudes that made it like mainstream all across the board. He definitely made it more like exciting for people. Like you didn't feel bad doing the hammer dances because everybody was doing the hammer dances.
true.
Um, well, my album of the year from 1990, I hadn't got all the way over to the hip hop yet. I knew what hammer was. Obviously, we had the pants. Everybody was part of the trends, but as far as like really listening to rap, I didn't know a lot of rap yet. So, Poison, BBD. Um,
True.
yeah, I was out here on that tip. I was, yeah, ha ha ha. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know what you mean.
Had a nigga wanting to go to the basketball court, sit up on the hoop, trying to be like Michael Bivins. Yeah, yeah. One strap hanging off your overalls, type shit. Yeah. I was BBD'd out. I was all into that style.
Mm-mm.
The Bobby
Hell
Brown
no.
shoes with the jeans, little fake silk shirts.
Mm-mm. Hell
Yeah,
no. Hell
man.
no.
BBD was that jump. ABC,
We need to bring
BBD.
that style back,
What?
bro. Bring that style back, bro.
Poison. Never trust a big button to smile. And that taught me a lot of lessons in that song. You never trust a big button to smile. You damn right.
That thing, I think that lesson rang.
Hush. Hey,
that
hey, always double check. Make sure everything's good. Hey, do,
is
do
especially college
get your
years.
Carfax. Do your due diligence. Don't just be out there. Oh, it looks so good. Don't be goofy.
Yeah, be
Did
fucked over every time.
Yeah, don't be goofy, nigga. They was telling you back then. But yeah, that was my album of the year from 1990. Did we get everybody's or Face? Did we get yours?
Oh
mm,
yeah, we got mine. Mine was tied with Pat for that MC Hammer shit because I really did actually rock with Hammer back then.
That I ain't mad at you. I can see your ass in there with the damn hammer rat tail.
Hammer. I
Little,
did have one, damn it.
little silky curl hanging down your back of your neck, looking crazy.
I
I
did. I did have one
I had a rat tail.
Ugh. That
with the
soggy as fuck.
little
Swinging.
with the little
Nigga had a
design with the
rat.
little. Damn right, I sure did.
I ain't mad at you, man. It's all good. Well,
Damn right.
I'm glad we ain't got that on video, but what we do have on video is what is your favorite movie from 1990?
God damn it.
Woo, bang, bang, bang. A lot of good shit came out that year.
Yeah, it certainly did.
It was a good
I'm
year for
trying.
movies. The 80s and 90s period was a good year with good years for movies. A lot of good stuff came out. But 1990, it was a good year.
Pat, it's two that I'm like debating against or whatever.
What do
You
you?
always coming with multiple choice answers.
I know. It's actually
God damn, make a choice. Stand on it.
it's kind of
10
like
toes down.
three, but the one
Not
I
three. You
would
done added
betray.
another one, Lord.
I would be betraying my nature if I didn't say this. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was it.
Okay.
That was the movie.
Okay.
I ain't mad at you on
Okay.
that one. I love that movie.
Okay.
I had all the little toys.
Okay.
I got when
I
y'all
was
say
turtled
y'all
out.
others. When y'all say your other
Mm.
choices, I'm gonna say the other two that I was debating with.
Hey, I'm not mad at that choice because I'm gonna tell you, man. For
Mm.
Christmas that year and about 2, 3 years after that, it was nothing but Ninja Turtles under the Christmas tree.
What man,
Mm-hmm.
my
I
whole room
had
looked like
every.
a
I'm
city.
talking about them off characters that didn't nobody want. I had them.
Me too.
Just I was like, I gotta have them all. I love this movie,
With the first Pokemon.
nigga. You couldn't tell me Raphael wasn't real when I was that age.
Raphael is
When
always
I
going
was
to
I
be
was
my
seven,
favorite.
boy,
I had to
Raphael
side.
was
I
that
had to
dude.
side.
Michelangelo was my guy, but Raphael took up a lot of the screen time in that movie.
Man, Raphael always was my dude on the low, for real, for real. Plus, I got the side. I had, you know how they used to have the little costumes you can get or whatever that came with the weapons. I got a side.
Pat,
I got you.
Pat, you do know. I know you had a real one too.
I'm sorry.
Right beside that big ass Bowie knife. But we continue.
Hmm.
Um,
Like
I would
Blade.
say it was always cool to me about the Ninja Turtles how they all had like weapons that went against their personality. Like it was like the
Nature.
opposite of their personality.
Hmm.
So it forced them to like be balanced.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Hmm.
I always thought that was just like a cool nuance that like I don't know.
They're worse.
When they
They,
wrote
uh,
when the writers of that comic was like making it up, I think that was a really dope thing to think about. Like, let me make sure each of these dudes got like the opposite weapon of their character, so that they can have they forced into balance.
their worst. Their worst challenge is their best weapon, basically.
Hmm.
Yeah, 100%. Um, my movie was Edward Scissorhands.
Oh shit.
I've watched this movie ad nauseum over the years. I really fucked with this movie for some reason. I don't know whether it was just like the 7 year old me, just like the cinematography, but it was just really weird and it looked cool. It was like something about like the aesthetics of it that just really drew me in, and I don't have like a profound thing of like, oh my god, I love it. Just I love that movie, and I remember watching it like to this day. If it's on at any time, it's like one of the movies that I would have to stop and sit down and watch. Like, all right, if I got time, we watching it. Like I can't see it and then not go ahead and just, well, let's go ahead and watch it. But that's my shit, man. I love when that nigga get to shaving the ice and shit. I
Mm.
used to think that was so cool as a kid. And as a kid, I don't know why, but the 7 year old me kind of wanted some scissor hands. Not like permanently, but like if I had like a glove where I could work them shits like he was working the scissors, I thought that would be cool. I just cut some shit up and be out there heads clipping the fuck out of shit, making dinosaur bushes and shit. I don't know why I thought that was some cool shit, but 7 year old me thought that was some dope shit. I was like, this nigga he's just making rhinoceroses and shit out of bushes. That's cool as hell.
Make
Nigga was
good.
nigga was cutting the fuck out of hair. Man, that nigga had your fade lined the fuck up ASAP. And then give you that goofy ass look, looking like he dead.
Hilarious.
Man, that was a good damn movie. But yeah, I digress. It was his hands.
Pretty small.
You,
Your
Your
turn.
movie?
Yup.
my movie. I want to first say that Edward Scissorhands freaked me the fuck out. Um, and secondly, I want to say Pat took my movie with the Ninja Turtles.
I'm
I
sick
feel
of
like the
y'all
Ninja
too. I'm sick of the
Turtles
both of you. I'm sick of
doing.
Pat with his list of 7 things every time, and then you coming right behind him talking about, and I had the same thing as Pat.
Well, you be mad
Man,
when I'm not
I'm
prepared.
done with
So
y'all folks. I'm done with
you
y'all,
be
man.
mad when I'm not prepared.
You two niggas.
Yeah, we just producing.
The two peas. Two peas in a damn pod.
Oh shit!
That was a
uh,
bar.
oh yeah. But what you were saying?
Ball. Ninja Turtles, man, like it set a standard during 1990. So I mean, how can it not be a favorite movie of that year at least? The other Turtle movie that came out, I can definitely say they weren't the favorites of their year. But this one here, like to see them motherfuckers
Mm-hmm.
For the first
after you seen
time
them on,
too, yo.
you feel me?
Yeah.
After you seen them on the cartoon and seen them niggas like, oh
Yes.
shit, them niggas look real. And as
Mm-hmm.
a kid, you like
Right.
them niggas are real. Like they like They got the turtles for real. Like, oh shit! And to see these niggas kicking niggas' asses, man, won't nothing like it, man.
You ain't never lied. I ain't even. You 100% right. Not the name of a new podcast. Y'all two need to have one called Two Peas in a Pod.
Hell no.
That's hard. I told y'all that was a bar. See, last call agreed. That was a bar, boy. That's hard right there.
Before
Nigga,
I
that is
forget,
cold as hell. Face and Pat. Two peas in a pod. Ah, that's hard.
I ain't even
I
gonna lie.
digress. Come on, we going. But
Oh
yeah,
Oh shit!
my other two was Total Recall and House Party.
oh shit, House Party. Total Recall was good, but House Party, yeah, that was probably more culturally relevant to me.
Yeah,
Than
Mm-hmm.
I was definitely watching the fuck out of House
I,
Party.
w- I was thinking that's why I said I was gonna wait because I was thinking one of y'all. I was thinking you Tiz for real, but I was thinking one of y'all was gonna say House Party.
See, I would have, but that was like the thing I watched with like cousins and friends more.
No, true.
But as far as what I just really fucked with, that was Scissorhands was that crack to me.
scary ass, weird ass
To
movie.
this day, I fuck with that movie.
I know you too.
I also say though, I'm a Tim Burton fan, and I think that was like my first outside of the Batman movie. That was like my first time really seeing his aesthetic and his quirkiness and the way he like makes movies. So I think it was something about it that just was like, oh, this is different, but I like it for some reason. So I
I
roll with
can
it.
understand that.
Um, Now the biggest event to me of 1990, the biggest event for me, it was definitely the Persian Gulf War. I feel like that was the first war that I was alive for,
True.
that I actually knew what a war was and knew people that in my family that was like in the military and dealing with whether they gonna get deployed. And my grandma had ribbons on the tree and shit for the family. Like I was like, okay, this is something that I'm actually living through for my first time. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, Desert Storm, Persian Gulf War, what was it? Desert Storm and Desert something else. But
Yeah.
whatever. You know, yeah, that
Operation
bullshit.
Storm.
Desert Shield. That's what it was. All that bullshit. That kicked off in 1990. So yeah, that was probably the greatest
Yeah,
event. It was the first war I lived through.
I gotta agree with you, but for different reasons. Sure, it was the first war, but as a kid, just on some selfish shit, I know it was the first major thing to interrupt my television viewing. Um, as a child, I mean, shit, I'm an only child, so shit, I was went outside, watch TV, and
Right.
I wasn't playing outside by myself all the goddamn time. I watched TV, so motherfuckers interrupting TV. I had to know what that was, so I noticed what it was because of all the coverage. My
Uh,
normal shows couldn't be watched, so I had to pay attention. So yes, very impactful event for me as a child of that age.
100. Pat.
To be honest, that's the only thing I could think of from back in the day that I could really would affect me in any type of way. Especially since I'm from military town. Is
Right.
that but to be God honest before this, I couldn't think of nothing else.
Was it crazy down here when that kicked off? Like, do you
Yeah,
remember being 7 and that
yeah,
shit?
I remember. I definitely remember it because I remember. Shoot, I even remember the little assignment they had us put. What was it? It was just one day where we had to do something for the war or whatever, and uh, using our, you know how you do the outline of your hand and everything
Yep.
or whatnot, whatever. I don't know. I got a good grade about it or some shit. I just drew the American flag and I drew my hand as soldiers. And they were holding up the American flag, and I got some kind of kudos off of it. And that was the beginning of my art career.
Well, look
So
at
that was
that.
my most impactful.
1990. That's your event. Got my art career
Hmm.
started. That's hard. See, these are the type of things that y'all can find on our new podcast on the channel. Two peas in a pod.
Sound like sound like an old '80s '90s sitcom and shit.
Yes, it does. It really does. Like y'all some Balky and Larry type situation.
That'd be the crazy uncle that
Perfect
stopped.
strangers I just
Two real different dudes, but they live together and they form a good bond and they call two peas in a pod and they both start with a P. Man, I'm telling you, man, the licensing options are endless, man. If we play this right, man. Let's put a pin in this, man. Y'all was here when we came up with this. Y'all heard me when I said it, and I was like, "That's a bar." So y'all know that this is the iteration of it. The first person that said it should be a podcast was last call, so we got it on record here. So don't nobody steal that. That two peas in a pod. That's good. That's good. That's real good. Um, but yeah, man. Well, we done went through everything, y'all.
Hey,
Yep.
Y'all out there, let us know what y'all thought about everything, man. What do y'all think about censorship? Is Jimmy Kimmel a sign of things to come and further censorship under the Trump regime? Or is this just a one-off based off of Jimmy Kimmel's comments? Did Dame Dash make a fool of himself, or is there
Of
something to?
course.
Is there a method to his madness that we are not seeing? And what do y'all think of the crazy case of David D4VD? That sound crazy. Pause. D for
The
VD.
forfeit, man. The forfeit, man.
That sounds crazy. I don't know
that
why
sound
nobody
wild
ever
as
paid no
shit.
attention to that before, but that's crazy.
Make
Niggas
But
sure
yeah,
the forfeit.
y'all get your checkups.
it's a body in the trunk, son. So what's it gonna be? And he got one. So let's see what happens with that. And then what are your top three things from 1990? What's your favorite album? Your favorite movie? And what event impacted you the most from that year? Let us know in the comments or the chat below. As always, please make sure y'all support by liking, hit the like button. If you're here, just hit the like button. It's free for you, but it helps us tremendously. Helps us to get out to more eyeballs and ears, and we appreciate you ahead of time for doing so. Also, please make sure you subscribe if you're new and you liked what you heard tonight. Go ahead and come back next week. Subscribe, hit that bell so that you can get notified when we go live or when we drop any new content. We do shorts and we do live every week. So pull up to the pod, and you can also join us on the panel as well. If you want to support financially, as always, feel free to go ahead and hit that cash out. Like Umar would say, dollar sign partner tiers one, dollar sign partner tiers one. All
Donations.
proceeds go straight to us, and it helps us to keep putting the podcast on because we do this all the love, and we are, family men and hardworking men, and this is not our real job, so we struggling to get this podcast out every week. So hold your boys down. Um,
Donations.
if you wanna give us money, but you want something in return, hey Face, how can they do that?
You can either go search up artradeclothing.com, Artrade Clothing, or the Podnas Closet. Either way, it leads you to the same destination, artradeclothing.com. ARTRE clothing.com. No, I will not spell clothing for you. It's the only place for partners podcast merchandise, the only place you can get AC83 merchandise. Come check it out. You get a discount just by going to the page.
100%. And AC83 is the exclusive clothing line by our boy Face here. So please make sure y'all go check out his collection and go ahead and cop y'all something. If you do cop something from the website, whether it's Partners Merch or AC83, send us a picture so that we can post it on our social medias as well. And then if you want to support, but you don't really want to give us no money, but you do want to have a conversation with us offline or otherwise, and you want to continue this conversation past the podcast, Pat, how do they get in touch with us?
At sign THEPODNAS. Let me slow it down. At sign THEPODNAS. That is numerous one of any of our social medias: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, whatever, which one that you like the best. And on Facebook, Tiz Face Pat are the partners.
Indeed. Y'all see it. Y'all heard it. Now holler at us. We out of here, man. Y'all have a blessed week, man. As always, I've been 1/3 of the partners. It's your boy Tiz, and I'm along with.
I am the Padawan. the other third of the partners, and I believe in empathy. And I'm along with him.
Face. I don't believe in that shit.
But he's not going to get shot for it. Anyway, all right. That's been our show.
Peace, niggas. We see y'all next week, man. Y'all be blessed.
Peace
Holla,
out.
niggas. 100.